So welcome to Mango Man Homestead. This is the middle of July, and what we're doing right now is finishing up our harvest for the year, and then we're going to do our pruning all at the same time, because this is really the way we should do it. So first of all, as you can see what Thiago's doing, what I'm doing, we're removing the fruit, we're harvesting at the proper stage. These are physiologically mature, but they are not ripe. This is the way you should harvest your mangoes and let them ripen off the tree. You can see here in our baskets, we're trying to leave the stems where we can so they don't bleed latex onto the fruit. But in general, that is the way we do it. Now, once we have these harvested, we're gonna go do the pruning. So I'll turn it over to Thiago to start explaining.
So when we're coming here and pruning the tree, our main goal is to reduce that size, but also try to reduce things that are layered on top of each other. So your goal with the pruning is to create more space, allow more airflow within your tree, allow that wind to come through, allow your tree to breathe, and ultimately, when you're allowing more air through, you're also allowing more sunlight through, which lets you get better light down to that blind wood and allow you to have fruit production there. So when you're looking here at your tree canopy, you can see there's a lot of space in here that previously didn't have any fruit or anything. By us reducing that and allowing that sunlight and getting that space to fill out, hopefully we can get more fruit production there, reduce our blind wood, and be more efficient in our space. Because we have such a small space within our orchard, our goal is to be as efficient as possible within our trees, not to have these 100-foot trees that only have fruit on the outer edges that we have to go spend 2 hours harvesting. With this, we can harvest a tree like this in 5 or 10 minutes, and obviously that's a lot more efficient. So you can see here the cut that Richard's making. Yeah, I see it. Where he's trying to bring that down and bring down the height of our tree. Because we only use a picking pole and come by hand and just a small step ladder, it's really important for us to be able to come through and harvest trees that are manageable, but also keep them at a manageable height. Whenever a tree gets too big, it's going to overcrowd the other ones nearby and cause issues later on. So our goal here is to really keep this at a manageable size, something that we can easily take care of without putting ourselves at unnecessary risk, like standing on the very top of ladders.
Well, that's true, but I have my other foot on the tree.
That's true. As long as you have 3 points of contact, that's all you need. So you can see here, we're bringing that down. So what's going to happen is the tree is going to start filling out from back here, and that will allow us to bring down that fruiting height for the next few years until we have to come and make a further renewal cut.
And so now the only thing we do is we come in here, we're going to remove the old rachis, the old bloom spikes, and that cleans this tree up. We're also going to bring in the sides of the tree like this, so we can again have this tree formed in we want to have, here we go, 3 feet by 3 feet by about 9 feet. That's really what we want. And then on a tree like this tree produced about 150 pounds, maybe a little bit more. This is a Venus, by the way, and this is a mango that works well in our little operation right here. So any other closing thoughts, Thiago?
Nope, this is our second harvest. We've already come through and harvested the first crop of the tree. This is us just finishing that out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.